I'm Moreira and I'm here for Soul Collective. We're doing the poses for the wellness. It's a series of poses that me and Carol were going to be doing sometimes by ourselves, sometimes together.
Yes. So welcome everyone. This series is meant to be put together. So the first one we'll talk about like just breathing and how to sit up nice and tall and what to do. We'll go through a little bit of breathing together, and then the next one we'll get into just a little bit of spinal movement. The spine moves and we articulate that, and we'll start to get into joints. And so if there's 3 or 4 things that are going on that you want to work on, and you can just put these together and make a little series that you decide how long you want to do. You know, it's 10 minutes, you can do 10 minutes, 20 minutes, then do 2. So yeah, and with that,
we're going to have series for the spine, for sciatica, for hips. It's going to be fun. Please stay with us and check us out. Thank you.
Today we're going to start off with just a simple centering and breathing practice. So I'm going to invite you to come to a comfortable seat down on the floor. And if you want to bring a pillow or a blanket underneath your hips, you're going to raise those hips up so they're a little bit higher than your knees. And this way, it tilts the pelvis forward a little more naturally, allowing the knees to drop out and down. If sitting with your legs crossed is not comfortable, especially if it's difficult on the knees, it's really okay to just let the feet come out and support, or even have legs straight. And again, a slight bend to the knees, relax the feet, don't worry about whether they're out or back, just being here. The priority really is this tilt of the pelvis forward. So a lot of times our hamstrings are tight and they come up behind the glutes, and they tie in here and also back here behind the knees. And when they're really tight, they're like little ropes, and they pull back. And as you get pull here, the pelvis tilts open to the sky. And what we're really looking to do is see that the pelvis tilts forward. So if it was a bowl, the bowl would be on its side, and the opening to the bowl would tilt forward. So that happens in my body. I'm comfortable with the legs crossed, and now it's sort of habitual. So I'm going to sit with my legs crossed, but if you like legs again out, then do that. Give this why it's important to tilt the pelvis forward, is not just so that that bowl is opening forward, but also because, and I'll turn sideways, when that happens, we support this lumbar curve to our back, and you have a natural curve, and it arches this way forward to the body, so that happens naturally, which we want. And then when that happens, then you get lift and support for this thoracic region, and think of that as that part of the body where the rib cage is fused in and attached. So you get lift there, which then is going to help lift the chest. And your neck also has a little bit of a curve, and you get that so that you're having the feeling of maybe the ears lifting up and off the shoulders. So I'm going to invite you now that we're sitting nice and tall, feeling your sitting bones rooting to the earth. You're closing your eyes, and just come into awareness of your breath. Feel the sensations of breath moving in and out of the body. You might notice where inside the breath is moving easily, and where inside it might feel tight or constricted. If you can just do a little side-to-side shift or forward and back. Yoga is a moving meditation, so you can let yourself move and find a place of ease so that the breath can move more easily in and out. And if your inhale is a count of 3 or 4, match your exhale to a count of 3 or 4. feeling the body moving and breathing. And we practice a 3-part breathing series. And it goes like this. You breathe in through the nose, and at the top of that breath, hold for 2 counts. And then you exhale, squeezing the belly button into the spine, releasing and letting go. And you inhale. And you count 3 or 4. And at the top of that breath, hold for 2. And then exhale and release. With this next breath cycle, we'll move that breath specifically into the heart space. Breathing in, taking the breath into the heart space and feeling it lift. At the top, retain the air for 2 counts. Open the mouth and exhale. Breathe in through the nose. Take the breath into the belly. The belly rounds and expands. And at the top, hold for 2 counts. Exhale and release. Breathe in. Take the breath into the space between your shoulder blades. Let that space grow wide. And at the top, hold for 2 counts. Release. Breathe in once again. This time fill the whole torso. Front, sides, back, and at the top, hold again for 2 counts.